Well, me, the cheater, down in the basement. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing for dinner. Woo, that's the scales. Let's see. No, no, I'm not doing that. I'm stopping on that. Yeah. This is just for Jason from Horrific Nightmares, JM. This is the box I was telling you about when we talked. This box right here, my friend, is my white noise box. It's 3 rows deep. It is a lot of movies there. And for the life of you, I cannot tell you anything about it. Cannot tell you anything that I saw here. Um, Probably means I should go revisit some of these movies. I have no idea. Um, these I do remember, of course. I remember these right here. But that box there, nope. Music. Um, oh. Well, since I've been on a music jag lately, why don't I go over here and share a couple of stories I got. Uh, Saw a lot of bands. There's about 1,200 records here, albums. I got all over the place. I got some Russian techno up there. Great stuff. Wish I was still in contact with them. But I'll just pull out an album or two and tell you what I remember about it. The Elysian Fields. Oh, yeah. So, my friend Ken Hillwig, who I met at Marsugi's, who played in The Forgotten and Slip and a couple other bands. So, I got him a show in San Francisco. And after the show was over, I believe it was the DNA Lounge, him and I went over to the Paradise Lounge. And there was a band there called D Train that was played. Generation D, Degeneration. Well, that's what we meant to do. But we walked inside there, and we heard this lovely female voice. Now, Ken is punk as fuck. I mean, that guy's got punk cred out of his ass. But there's a secret side about Ken that he's just like me, and he loves a good female vocalist. He's a big Barbara Manning fan. He's a big Penelope Houston fan. And we walked over there to see this other band, this punk rock band from New York, but we ended up stumbling across Elysian Fields. Wow, just an amazing band. Um, we were hooked. We were hooked. We stayed there, watched them play. And then we went down and saw the headliner, which is the band we went and saw. And they put on a good show, no doubt about it. In fact, they ended up playing for us over at the Edge a little bit later. Great band, great people. But when on our drive home, all we could talk about was Elysian Fields, Jennifer Charles. And so I reached out and I called the record company, and they sent me a copy. I was never able to get these guys to play, unfortunately. I tried, but Elysian Fields didn't last. I mean, they played, but they never got the acclaim they should have, and I was unable to bring them in. But I surely love the record. Sure love them watching them live. Oh, Urge Overkill. So my friend Adrian Calvin, he was a talent buyer in San Jose as well, and he knew a lot of really cool bands. And he brought us three bands to Marsugi's. He brought us Urge Overkill, he brought us the Jesus Lizard, and he brought us the Digits, all on quarter stick out of Chicago. Phenomenal bands. Super nice people. This album was released right before they popped. They had a big hit, I believe in Pulp Fiction, if I'm not mistaken. And they blew up. They became indie darlings there for a little bit. Great band, good people. Fun. I got a record, and they signed it for me. Didn't do that too often, but Adrian encouraged me to get him to sign it, so I did. I always this is my this is a lot of fun. I went on to see the Jesus Lizard again a couple more times. We saw him at the FX. I have a funny David Yao story to tell one day. But this is Urge Overkill. And Adrian, I always remember these shows. Always. It's just fantastic. Never forgotten. Oh. Now, I've talked about Mary Lou Lord before, but this here's the record I got from Sony. When she played for us at the Agenda. Super sweet young lady. Really, really enjoyed her. She's still she's a friend on Facebook. I'll have to show her this video. I always get a chance to hype her up. I will. She's just a really lovely lady and a really great artist, and I really liked her a lot. And it looks like my CD is probably in the car. So there you go. That's how much I still play her. She's still in the car with me. So this is a Got No Shadow, and it's a great band, great record. Play it quite a bit, as I just said. Oh, what else can I show you here before I end this? Wow. Okay. So, this is my favorite singer of all time. This is Barbara Manning. And I absolutely love her. One of 3 times I ever got starstruck. Meeting Barbara Manning. Actually 4. Barbara Manning, Penelope Houston, John Doe, and Dave Alvin. Super excited. Went all geeky. But she's just a phenomenal artist. She got signed to Matador Records. Put out a lot of records Played with a lot of other bands. There's the cheetah. Making a guest appearance, sitting on the movies. This is how we pick our movies, by the way. He'll come over, sit down, he'll paw at it, and he'll tell me which one we're looking at, and that's what we're watching. But we got to finish the stand first. So this is Barbara Manning. This is sings with the original artist, which means she sang with the people whose songs that were well known. So this is the indie one. This isn't like a superstar album. She sang with a lot of bands that were really strong in the indie circuit. I booked probably about 7 or 8 shows with Barbara. I saw her play about 20 times. Always a treat. Well, that's some music stories. Yes, the cheetah's saying our dinner's ready. So with that, I'll end this video. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, leave a comment. Me and the cheetah will read them all. We answer them all. All right. Until then, we'll see you on the flippity flip. Peace.